this mountain. Yep. Stony Pond State Forest is located in Erieville, New York. Stony Pond State Forest consists of 1,469 acres and offers visitors an opportunity to view a range of different flora and fauna. The 44-acre Stony Pond was constructed in the late 1950s to provide wildlife habitat. Stony Pond State Forest has 3 sites that are handicapped accessible, sites 3, 10, and 14. Accessible campsites will be held open for people with disabilities until Wednesday noon each week. How to get there. From State Route 20 in the hamlet of Nelson, head south on the Erieville Road for approximately 2 miles. Turn left onto Old State Road heading east. In approximately 2.5 miles, head south on Jones Road to the State Forest, Stony Pond State Forest, featuring 2 parking areas on Jones Road and 1 on Stony Pond Road. In the wintertime, there is snowmobiling and snowshoeing and cross-country skiing. There is also freshwater fishing right here in the pond and primitive camping. There is also paddling, which means you can bring a paddle boat or canoe into the pond. There is wildlife that you are able to watch. There are approximately 15 sites for primitive camping. I really hope you enjoy this video. While enjoying this video, if you would like to camp here at Stony Pond State Forest, it is located in Madison County, New York. And you have to go on to Reserve America website to reserve your spot. It is free camping, but there are limited sites. I really hope you enjoy the rest of this video. houses. And right here, this is the spot. We are at Stony Pond State Forest, and they were supposed to have fire pits here. They got one there on that site, but that's taken. This is site number 5. Nothing. Stony Pond is over there. This is a free campsite. But we don't even see, it looks like they're tearing down trees. They tore down the tree that had number 5 on it. There is a table right here, but we went around and we only saw the 2 people with fire pits. And then there's one over here, but this spot is taken. But Stony Pond is in New York State, and it is a free campsite, but you do have to go on to their site to book it. This is pretty sad though. We are at Stony Pond here. John went down to a couple of sites to see if they had fire pits. We can't open burn anything here. So we're not quite sure what we're gonna do yet. A good thought though is we're gonna pick up one of those portable fire pits, so that way we can have one in cases like this. This one right there. Okay, this is our first time going out with this vintage van. We do have a canopy we're gonna put up over it for now. And this is the spot. We did find a spot with the fire pit. And the bathroom's over there, and the pond is right over there. So this is what the inside looks like. Since we only have a small little heater, it's like a buddy heater tonight, because our power station decided to stop working. So we have to send that back. There's a couple of these nice blankets over the comforter. We do have a laptop charged for Freddie, because when it gets to be nighttime, he likes to have noise. And right there is the DVDs for when we have shore power though, or the Bluetti. This is the storage right here. We will not use the coffee maker. We have a teapot to boil water. And we have these little coffee filters that go over your coffee mug. We'll use those. And then right here is the storage. Let's see, move my feet here. Okay, so these are all of like the binoculars, lights, everything John needs, the remotes for everything. And we have all of our other storage stuff, like the bear spray and all that stuff on this side. We do actually use a eco-friendly dish soap. This is like our little essentials that we can quickly grab. You know, freezer bags, salt and pepper, paper this is like for medications and stuff. And that's John's like little wires and stuff down there that he needs. All right, so let me show you this right here. So I did end up getting a tablecloth to cover the toilet. And let me show you how that's gonna work. Okay, so this is it, in case we're ever somewhere where we don't have a bathroom anywhere. Let's see. This right here is for me. John has one as well. And here is those little poo gels that'll soak up anything. And this is the female cup with the hose. So when I go, I can just go either in the toilet or in here in general. Whoops, sorry about that. Or in here where the hose would go in there. So yeah, so that is the actual toilet. And I wanted something to cover it up so we could either sit on it or use it as a little table. And there's our refrigerator right there in the center with Freddie's little bed. But since we don't have our Blue Eddy system because it broke. So right now there's just ice packs in that cooler. So right now we are old school. So for a couple of nights. And there's Mr. Fred. It's supposed to get down into the, what, 30s, John? I think it's supposed to get down into the 30s. So we do have an inverter back here with a battery for a backup source because John has to have a CPAP. So we needed something to run that anyways. So, but if we have to like charge our phones, we can actually run the van for a little bit to charge our phones. Okay, so they do have outhouses all along the area. This is a carry-in, carry-out, so please make sure you take your garbage with you. Freddie's wondering where I'm going. Just gonna go take a walk. Stony Pond is over here. You can have a kayak, you can fish in it. I do believe there's about 17 camping sites here. It sounds like they're cutting down trees. So I don't know if they're gonna make any more campsites or not. But this would have been nice, but it's supposed to be taken today, but there's nobody here yet. So right over there is a pond. And we'll get over there to get like another little video of it. It has been, the last time we were here was in 2024. There's another campsite right up there. So it's been a couple of years since we've been here. But I'll link the video when we were here 2 years ago. It's a shame they're tearing down these trees because it was a really nice forest. This is a state forest here. I just love this little potty table. I said I love this little potty table. Look at, it's just perfect. So our Blue Eddy ended up stopped working. So this will be our heat source. It is gonna get cold down to the 30s, I do believe, tonight. So this will be our heat source. It'll be off and on, so. We just love being out here in nature. Freddie's just enjoying the view. It's cold, but we have a heater on. But we just love being out here. I think Freddie's a bit tired.
Brad, I loved working with you so much, and I learned a lot from you, but...
Just a little bit of movie before nighttime.
I'm kind of depressed.
Catch everybody in the morning.
Everything I knew. And how...
Good morning. Got some rain last night, so everything is pretty wet. Gonna rain today again. Little rainy day today. Supposed to only rain for about an hour, but we'll see. Cold. And the temperature is, let's see, 47. So we, of course, our Bluetti has to be sent back. So we have been using a little propane heater off and on in the night for a little bit. It is currently 48 outside, and of course we didn't use the diesel heater because we didn't have the Bluetti. But John worked it so that the diesel heater is working. And he explained it to me, but of course I completely forgot. So he's gonna say it again.
Huh? No, I ain't.
Yes, you are. He hates the camera. He hates anything talking on
I
it.
wasn't using the right size wire.
Okay, he wasn't using the right size wire. How are we powering without the...
I brought an extra car battery, so it's running off of that.
Okay, so it's running off from an extra car battery. So that's how we're running it. And let me tell you, I feel the difference in it already. It's gone up 2 degrees already. But it's raining outside, it's damp,
It's actually,
which is,
that 48 is incorrect.
yep, the 48 is wrong.
Yeah, the outside temperature.
Yeah.
Because the things are here.
Oh, okay.
So I gotta put this outside.
All right. So the outside temp is wrong.
'Cause I
So
had the thermometer.
he has to put the thermometer outside. But I'll keep you updated on how it's going here. But there will be another video out about what we think of our first night camping in this vintage van. And like I said, we've decided to call this van Old Blue. Looks like we got a little bit of snow mixed in this rain. We definitely don't like that, do we, Fred? Freddie? He's saying, I don't like to go outside in the rain when I go potty. But it's very nice to be able to come in here and just sit with the extra room we have. And the heat now that he got the diesel heater going with a battery. This shows where the rain turned into a little bit of snow. The outhouses here are really clean. It looks like they come quite often to clean it. And I believe there's one on each light corner. So that's a plus. Very nice and clean. And that's a wrap, everybody. Our first camping of the season in Old Blue has come to an end. But make sure you follow along with us. We have more camping journeys ahead. Thanks, everybody.